What is love?
Questions the mysterious stranger.
Baby, don't hurt me.
Responds the seeker jokingly. Up ahead, there's a wooden bridge connecting both sides of a river.
I would never hurt you.
Reassures the stranger.
No. There was this song from the 90s, and it turned into a meme, and...
The mysterious stranger stares at the seeker confused.
You know what? Just forget about it. I think it's fairly simple. Every child knows what love is. You can simply find it in the dictionary.
The seeker and the stranger cross the bridge. The path ahead moves upwards on a hill. The stranger clears his throat.
It's not that simple. If the nature of love were completely understood, we wouldn't need to hold this conversation. If love, true love, was grasped not only by the intellect, but also by the heart, we would have already long transcended our current era of darkness. You see, throughout the centuries, the meaning behind the word love was corrupted. We have bent it, falsified it, turned it into something else. There are so many misconceptions, false ideas of what love is. We have lost our love a long time ago. Today, most people confuse love with identity, pleasure, or attachment. They think their jealousy, their possessiveness, their fears, and their sorrows are justified by love. Love is nothing that can be found easily. It costs tremendous effort, vigor, and determination to find actual love. I may assist you with inquiry, elaborations, and poetry, but in the end, you will need to find it yourself, on the level of mind, heart, and spirit. If you truly set out to seek love, then you shall find it. Find it on the deepest and highest level of your being. Knock, and you shall receive.
All right. So, you are telling me that our understanding of love is wrong. Why does this even matter?
Love will change the world, my friend. That's why we need to find it again. You see, love transcends all comprehension. Love is divine in nature. It is something so unfathomable, great, and wonderful that it's impossible to ever fully grasp it. It is infinite, all-encompassing. It's connecting you to the rest of the world. It is your connection with the sacred. No word can ever fully describe it. No thought can ever understand it. To find out what love is, we must first understand what love is not. We have muddled up its meaning with so many limited human ideas. Let us untangle it. Let me ask you, Seeker, can love ever be conditional?
Of course, love can be conditional. Take a marriage contract, for example. Trust can be a condition for love. Financial security can be a condition for love. Beauty, sex appeal, effort, talent, personality. All that can be a condition for love.
If you make love conditional, it's no longer love. Then it's something else. Love knows no conditions, no boundaries, no limitations. You can't bargain love, you can't trade it off, it can't be negotiated.
Now you're just mixing things up. There is unconditional love and there is regular love.
I say unconditional love is the only kind of love. If it's not unconditional, then it's simply not love. You may call it love, but it's actually pleasure or attachment. If you only love because you get something out of it, then it's the ego. If it's born from a self-centered desire, it's not love. You can't expect something in return for love. Love is free. Love is boundless. Love is limitless. There can't be any dependency in love. Love can't be quantified. And it can never belong to anyone. It's neither yours, nor is it mine. Love just is.
So you are saying that most modern relationships are not based on love.
Is jealousy love? Is anger love? Is fear love? Is pain love? Can any of these emotions grow from a soil of love? No, they only grow from a soil of ego. If there is any resentment, hidden or obvious, then it is not love. There is no motive in love, no hidden agenda. There is no expectation in love. If you are jealous, it's not love, it's insecurity. If you are angry, it's not love, it's a lack of understanding. If you are afraid, if you fear losing the object of love, then it's not love, it's attachment. If it hurts you, then it's not love either, it's attachment. You see, Seeker, love is when the self is not. It's as simple as that.
Then what about self-love?
Asks the Seeker.
Do you love yourself just as much as you love any other human being? Do you love yourself as much as you love the animals, the trees, the sky, the sun? Do you love yourself as much as you love the world? If you give yourself the same unconditional love that you give to anything else, then it's love. Because there is no preference in love. If you feel yourself to be more important than others, then it's just plain selfishness. If you demand respect for yourself, but don't give the same amount of respect to others, it's not love.
Now you are uttering nonsense. You love your own family more than you love strangers. You treat people differently based on societal norms. I won't treat my colleagues as I treat my boss. I won't love my friends as much as my children. That's just how humans are. That is how we operate. That is how society functions. We need preference.
We are not asking how to behave. Neither are we proposing to do anything. We are just asking what love is. And when we find the answer, it is up to you, whether you accept and go after it or not. I am saying that love is unconditional. Love knows no preference. Love is beyond human conception. Love is infinite and limitless. Love is when the self is not. Love is everywhere and within everything.
How is love everywhere and in everything?
The mysterious stranger stops and points at an anthill.
Do you see how these ants work within a perfect self-sufficient system? In complete harmony and balance, working together for the greatest good of their tribe. Do you see that these ants have an inbuilt intelligence and care for each other, while also contributing to the rest of nature?
Yeah, well, they are just some dumb ants. There's nothing special about that.
The stranger points at a bird mother feeding her children.
Do you see how the mother bird cares for her chicks? Can you see this inbuilt self-sufficient mechanism of the system of nature? The mother instinct to nurture, to fulfill every need? The small chicks will learn to fly someday. They will eat seeds and grains, fly off and spread them somewhere else, sustaining the system of nature, maintaining the growth of plants and spreading them. How perfectly they have evolved. To play their part in nature in perfect harmony, to maintain balance. Nature is a system that sustains and maintains itself. How can all of this even exist if it isn't through love?
Well, that's just instincts. You are just romanticizing some natural processes that can easily be explained by science.
When did you lose it? Your sense of wonder, that is. Sure, anything can be logically explained, because everything exists within the laws of logic and reason. But why should this take away the magic? We understand how things work. Does that make it any way less wonderful, less beautiful? Does it become less sacred by being understood? If you still had that sense of wonder that you had when you were a child, this endless joy, then you could see it so clearly. You would see that all of this is an expression of love. There is beauty in all things, my friend. You can find it everywhere. In the sky, in nature, in human beings. Even on the rainy days, when the sky is gray, even then you can still find beauty within it. Even in the darkest nights, the stars and the moon continue to shine their lights. This beauty within all things is an expression of love, the love of the infinite, of the eternal, expressed in the wonderful uniqueness of all things. It is here. It was always here, right now in the present moment, for you to see clearly. Find it in the real world. It is there, waiting for you to be found.
The seeker experiences a new sensation, as if the stranger's words ignited a flame within them.
I don't know how to explain this. Something strange just happened. It's like a wave of positive energy rushed all over me.
You know, my dear friend, when you see people as they truly are, without any bias, with a clear mind, with a complete understanding and absolute awareness, then love is inevitable.
Love is inevitable? What do you mean by that?